Hey, what's going on, guys? I've got a quick unboxing video for you today. I'm going to be unboxing a new, this is a NVMe M.2 Drive from Team Group. This is 256 gigabytes. It is a PCIe Gen 3 by 4. And then we'll also be unboxing a new M.2 enclosure. So this will allow me to connect the M.2 Drive to the PC via USB-C. This handles both NVMe and SATA, but again, we went with NVMe just for obvious reasons, superior performance, things like that. The SSK model is the SHE C325 Pro. So this had really good reviews on Amazon. I didn't want to go with like the cheapest one. I have some plans for this. The immediate plan is to actually run it on my Raspberry Pi 4. I have a project in mind to get Berry Boot running. And if you guys have been following me, you know I'm big on multi-boot, definitely multi-boot USBs. I started a small business kind of around multi-boot USBs, bootableusbs.com. If you guys haven't checked that out, make sure you get over there and check it out. I'm actually running a promotion right now. You get 20% off any of the USBs in the shop. Really good opportunity to pick up the Ultimate USB V2. It's going to get you like 15 bucks off of that. You can use the code USB 20 for 20, and that's only running for a few more days, guys. So make sure you get over there and pick that up. Before we get into the unboxing, I also wanted to announce, if you haven't, my video didn't get a whole lot of views on what I did on the giveaway. So I just wanted to shout that out one more time here. I will be picking the winner of that giveaway tomorrow, and there's not a lot of entrants, guys, so you have a really good chance of winning. So I'll link that video in a card right now. Make sure you get over there and check that out. All you have to do is like, comment, subscribe, and share the video, and you'll be entered to win one of my Ultimate USBs or one of my bootable USBs up on my from my shop, bootableusbs.com. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into this. Let's unbox this. Um, Also, I mentioned the project that I have in mind for the multi-boot Raspberry Pi. I also wanted to, or I also will likely use this USB as a proof of concept for another USB up on my shop. Um, Not a lot of details I'm willing to give out at this time because I'm still kind of back of the napkin planning that out, but more to come on that soon. All right, so a nice little paperback or cardboard back box here, not box, but packaging, I should say. Nothing too fancy there, but this is by Team Group. I haven't purchased one of their drives, but I do hear some good things. Looks like they do have a 5-year warranty included on this, so that's great. Just shows you how to install it, basic instructions. There's some other information there. I'll try to get this in focus. If you guys want to pause and read any of that, feel free. And I'll link this in the description where I got this. These are both from Amazon. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear this open. Sorry, I was out of frame there. Tear that open. And we will get this drive out. There we go. I'm going to set that aside while I unbox the enclosure. All right, this does have a nice box. So if I ended up adding this to the collection, I would likely ship it out in this box, assemble everything, image it, put all my customization stuff on there, and then I'd probably put it back into this box for shipping purposes. So nice box. Let's see if we can open it without ripping it here, guys. Not too bad so far. Pull up on the tab. Excellent. All right, now, very nice. Nice packaging here. It slides right out. Sometimes these things can be a little finicky if they're not of quality, but that was very easy. All right, comes with an instructional manual, user manual here, some basic information on how to assemble it. They even threw in a little screwdriver. That's cool. Do you guys save those when you get things like this, or even non-IT stuff? Could be, you know, toys for your kids. A lot of times they'll throw in tools nowadays. Are you guys the type to save all that? I used to, and I just found that I had an overwhelming amount of little one-off tools that I would never use again. So for the most part, I don't anymore. But let me know. Do you guys save that stuff? Okay, this part has a cable wrapped around it, so I'm going to get that out first. and see if I can get the drive out or the enclosure out without destroying the box. So this is a USB-C to USB-A, and then they also included the USB-C to USB-C. So that's very nice. You have both options. So maybe you're working on a computer, doesn't have a C interface, they've got you covered there. I am notorious for destroying boxes. So let's see if we can figure this out. Oh, look at that. I'm such a genius. I just had to flip it over. All right. I'll get better at this if I do more unboxing videos, I'm sure, but I'm that guy that always destroys the box. All right, so solid construction. This appears to be metal. Uh, this is a plastic part here on the end. It feels like a cover. I'm assuming this is where you'd be able to pull it open, and that is correct. All right. So it does appear. No, I thought they had a placeholder in there. That is actually part of the hardware. Okay, so let me get off this plastic film covering, and we'll take a look at it. Here's the back. So they've got a few slots in there. I don't know if that's for ventilation or it's just part of the construction. And then they have this is the top. This is where you would pop the drive in. So make sure you line up that key. See if I can't get this to focus a little better. There we go. And then obviously the 3 holes there, depending on which size M.2 that you go with, it can accommodate all 3 different flavors. Okay, so let's go ahead and install this. We've got our notch here on this end. So we'll go ahead and make sure we get that lined up. And then just kind of push that in a little bit, wiggle it. And now we need to find the screw. Assuming it came with one. Yeah, I thought I saw that. All right, so now we'll slide it back in the enclosure. That's a snug fit. All right, and the last thing to do is just pop in this set nut here, or set screw to hold everything in place. I mean, it's a decent enough looking enclosure. It's just, in my opinion, they could have made it easier. And it wasn't like it was super hard. I just had to read the instructions, but not everything nowadays needs, screws and stuff like that to hold it in place. I think they could have did like a swivel, but then again, they had to accommodate for all 3, so who knows. All right, so that's what it looks like assembled with the drive inside. Again, I've got that set screw in there just to hold things in place. This doesn't sit flush, so that's another thing that, in my opinion, could be a little better, but not a huge deal. If you're carrying this around in your pocket, I don't think this is going to get snagged or anything. Just would have been cooler to have a flush mount, or a flush set screw. But hey, it's not too bad. All right, let's plug it in. Now, I don't know if this will reach. I may have to go through the hub. Let's see. I think that'll still be on camera. Yeah, okay. All right, so it does light up once it's plugged in. And let's go ahead and see what it looks like on the computer. All right, guys, I'm back. As you can see, got my hat on, different shirt. Very funny what happened, actually. I uploaded this video, and I don't know how I missed it. I think it was just early, but I actually did this benchmark against my system drive, my C drive. So they're both M.2 SSDs, and they're both 256 gigs. So I uploaded it, and then luckily a very cool person out there commented and said, "Excuse me, I think you ran the benchmark against your system drive." So I sure did, and it was funny because I reacted like this. I was like, "Whoa, it's so fast, right?" Because that one's right on my motherboard in the M.2 slot, so it was almost like 3,000 megabits per second. So I haven't ran this one yet. We're gonna run it right now and see what it does. But this is the M.2 enclosure this time that's connected via USB-C. So I'll go ahead and kick this off. We'll let it finish and see if we get the same surprising reaction. I don't think we're going to get as fast speeds as the one right on the motherboard. But anyways, I'm going to kick this off now, and we'll give it a few seconds to complete. We'll come back and see what the results are. All right, guys, that has completed, guys, and that's a lot more in line with what I expected. Again, this is a $60 budget PC out here in my garage, and the USB-C is not 3.2 Gen 2 capable, so these are the speeds I would anticipate. I'll run it again inside of my house on my bigger computer, my new rig I built. That'll probably get a little over 1,000 megabits per second, I would imagine, because that is 3.2 Gen 2 capable as far as the ports on that one. But yeah, that's a quick review of this M.2 that I picked up from Team Group, as well as the SSK enclosure. Like I said, both of them very solid. I'm going to be running Raspberry Pi Berry boot, so a multi-boot configuration on here. And once I get that all set up, I'll do a video and let you guys know how it's performing. And then if I do move forward, which I probably will, if I do move forward with the Ultimate USB, I don't know if we're going to call it the Ultimate USB V3 or maybe call it something else, where I'll use this setup with the enclosure and the M.2 drive to build out what is likely to be the greatest USB ever. Currently, the greatest USB ever is the V2, Ultimate USB V2. Pick that up today, bootableusbs.com. Don't forget to use that code USB 20 for 20 to save 20% on any flash drive on the shop right now. That's only good for, I want to say, about another 10 days or so. And then that code will no longer be valid. So make sure you get over there and pick one up while that deal is still good. And don't forget to jump into the giveaway, guys. I put a card up earlier in the video. I'll have it in the description as well. Make sure you get over there and like, subscribe, comment, and share as far as on that video goes, and then you'll automatically be entered to win. And that giveaway is going to be tomorrow. There's not a lot of people entered. I think maybe like 20 people entered or less. So you got pretty good odds. Go ahead and jump in there, and good luck to you if you do. All right, guys. Hope you all have a great weekend. Until the next video, take care.